Hey, good morning, everybody. Here I am again. Week 4, I think, with makeup. So, a little weird. Haven't worn it in a long time. It was interesting getting back into doing the process again. It's all right. It's time consuming, but I do like how I feel when I have it on. Although I was going to do it last week and then I never did. Last week was the season premiere of The Walking Dead, and I'm a crier, so there was no point in putting on makeup. I was just gonna cry it off. Although I'm hoping today's episode is less severe, and I say today's even though it's Monday because we have to DVR it. My husband works, and so he is napping at the time that it's on normally, and so we just DVR it and then watch it as soon as he gets home from work. It's the first thing he wants to do Monday mornings. That's what we do. So I knew I was gonna be crying my eyes out, so no makeup. But today is Halloween, and I'm super excited, and my hubby got the night off, and we have more decorations to put up today. Kids and the hubby are going to a haunted house tonight. Not my thing. Don't like to be scared. I'll stay home and hand out candy and look at the wee ones and their cute little costumes. That's more my speed. But what I wanted to talk about mostly today is water. I don't like water. I don't like drinking water. I'm terrible at it. They say you're supposed to drink, what is it? So many 8-ounce glasses a day. I guess I always assumed 8. I don't know why. I don't know if that's even a real number, but that's the one that's in my head. It was always very intimidating for me, and part of the reason for that was my perception was off. My perception of what an 8-ounce glass was this. Never knew for sure, just assumed that this was an 8-ounce glass and that I had to drink a full one of these at least 4 times a day. Yikes. And not only that, when I drink that much all at once, it actually makes me queasy. So then I have to just sit down and just not do anything and just, consciously breathe so that I don't get to the point of feeling like I'm going to throw up. I do not like that at all. No. So, but what I found out very recently is that is not 8 ounces. This little glass here is 8 ounces. And I measured it, and if I fill it to the tippy top, it's actually 10 ounces. And it looks a little dirty here in the camera because I used it for milk recently. But it sits by my sink, and I try to drink this as often during the day as I can. I don't count it yet. Maybe I should. I thought about putting little hashtags in my little notepad that I keep. But big difference. Way less intimidating. If I drink it too fast, it will still kind of give me that feeling, but it passes much quicker, and I just try to make sure that I don't drink the water down too fast. And also, something else that I do, I've done for a while now, because I have issues. I could randomly choke on my own spit, or when I'm sleeping, I will jolt awake because I suddenly am so thirsty. I need a drink of water. I don't know. It's probably some sort of deficiency, but so what I do is I have a bottle like this that I got. My mommy went in for heart surgery, and she actually came home with a couple of these, so she gave one to me, and I just keep it full, and I keep it on my nightstand. And if I have tooth pain or terrible cramps or something, and I take ibuprofen for such things, and I never use anything other than water to take such things. Like my at night I do also take a multivitamin. It's just a generic women's multivitamin, and also a calcium magnesium combination, because I need help. So I'm trying to do as much positive for my body as I can to reverse the effects of all the negative that has gone on for so long. So water is a big part of that. And so even though I just don't like it and I have such a hard time with it, it's something that I do need to pay attention to. I do need to focus on. I need to make it happen. And I also wanted to mention that I started a new yoga video today, because, doing the same one, I've been doing the same one or two. I switch off and on sometimes, but I mainly was doing the one. But I started a new one today. She has a series that I found. It's 30 days of yoga. And so I started at day 1 today. And I think I'm going to go ahead and try day 2 tomorrow. Instead of doing the same video all week for a week, I think I'm going to see if I can do the 30 days in the 30-day succession. I did try this particular video before, and I wasn't able to get through the whole thing. But I really tried to push myself hard through it, and this time I gave myself a break more, and and if I need to come out of the pose for a few seconds and roll my wrists and take a deep breath or two before I go back into it, then I allow myself to do that. Instead of just giving up completely, I just give myself tiny breaks. And she's really good at not jumping forward into things, so it really does allow me that moment or two to just take a second before I go back into it. And I was able to get through the whole video today, so I really believe that tomorrow I will be going on to day 2. So this Halloween today is officially day 1 of my 30 days of yoga, and so I'm excited to see how that goes. I don't feel any different, as in like thinner, or I don't feel like any of my clothes are fitting better, but I do feel better. I feel more aware of myself and my posture. I don't know if I mentioned that before, maybe I have, but it definitely keeps me aware of my posture and holding my stomach in, and just when I'm doing that, I'm also in my mind, I'm envisioning the way I would like to look instead of the way I do look. And if I keep that positive image in my mind and remind my body that that's where I want it to be, and of course this is all my own thinking, but hey, I gotta try it. Who knows? But this is what I'm doing. I am no guru. I've never taken any classes. I am not suggesting anything that I do to be something that you do. Those are your own choices to make. I'm just explaining the choices that I'm making for myself in my life. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna end that here. Time to go paint my nails, because this is all chipped and ugly. Gotta get new color. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but it's Halloween. Okay, ta-ta for now.